All right, friends, welcome to Central Perks again. I want to show you, I've shown you before, but I want to show you how to pull up specific iStation reports to help determine where their need is. And maybe you can create some EDMS assessments to support what's going on here with iStation and assessments that you can actually use and get the data, which I know we haven't been able to the way we'd like from iStation. So here you go. Okay, so let's say I'm going to go into Summary, under Reports, Summary. And I'm having to customize it. You may not need to, but I'm going to just pick on set and grade, run the report. And let's say that I see, it looks like text fluencies, an overall issue right here, right? So then I want to look at my own class. And again, yours may default only yours. So I'm going to pick on the grade chair. This is Fight. We're going to pull this up and I'm going to look over here in text fluency. In this column, I've got a kiddo that scored a 0 at a tier 3. So if I click on the plus, it's going to give me an idea of what the questions were. That's going to help when I'm creating an assessment, okay? So first you need to find your area of weakness that will be up here. And then from there, you can go over here and you can pick on a student that struggled in that area. It looks like a lot of them did. And I'm going to click on that student. Okay, so here's all the assessments she's taken to date at Diana. But I'm going to go down here under text fluency. And I'm going to click on the plus. And this will give you some detailed information. Now, if you look here again, excessive idle time, it could mean that there are a couple of things, that they're talking to their neighbor. The application's open, they're testing, but they're not really testing. They're daydreaming, they're talking to their neighbor. Or it could be that it's taking them a very long time to answer. Either way, that's not a good test-taking strategy, so it needs to be addressed regardless, okay? So that's what this information's for. Now, if you look over here, and I go over here on text fluency, I can click. This is the session's activity details. I can click on it. She got 1 out of 5, and then I can see exactly what the answers were and what she did. Like here, she got a 0, and she spent 9 seconds on it. Okay, it doesn't tell you necessarily what the question was, but it gives you some information. Like you can see she spent 14 seconds, 10 seconds, and she really just doesn't know it. Now, if they're spending 1 second, 1 second, 2 seconds, and they're still getting a 0, they're going too quickly. That's the information you get from that. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense. So this is going to give you information on why they're getting poorly in that area. Now, let's say I want to look at vocabulary. And I click over here. Click on the word that means the same thing as build, okay? And she put bag instead of make, all right? Took 36 seconds to figure that one out. So I would say this student's really struggling with this, okay? This one, it was like less than a second, just boom. Okay, small, little, they got it, they knew it, super simple. Beside, the same, click on the word that means the same thing as below, under. Took her 4 seconds and she put beside. So she was pretty quick on that one too. Click on the word that means the same thing as beautiful. Pretty. Now, beautiful is colorful, but if you say that woman's beautiful, it doesn't mean she's colorful, right? So those are good conversations to have. This one, again, 2 seconds, but she knew it. Work, job, work. Got it quickly. All right, so once you've done that, now you're going to go back into EDMS here, testing, create a test. And here, I would make it a teacher test if you want it just for your class, or a site test, depending. Pick your grade level. Let's say I pick 2nd grade there. And I'm going to get rid of this test name. And I'm going to make it, let's say, vocabulary focus, November 2016. Or let's just get rid of the word focus, just vocabulary. And here, I want it to be ELA 3 vocab 1116. Okay, and then I want it to be online only. Then I'm going to create the test from item bank. Okay, then I'm going to go in here and I'm going to be looking for the standard, and I want my vocab standard here. Okay, so here I'm going to look through all the way down, and this is grammar, all the way down until you find something to do with vocabulary. Determine or clarify the meaning of unknown and multiple meaning words. That's a vocab 1. Sentence level context as a clue. This is a good one. The meaning of a new word, what the prefix or suffix, the root word. So let's go on the context clue. Okay, there's 5 questions here. So let's just say I like that standard, and I'm going to go show items and questions. Okay, here's all my items. Read the sentence in the box, then choose which adjectives could be used to replace faithful. Okay, so this is a synonym. You might, and this is a multiple select. Okay, you can see here multiple select. So this is a good sample one. You might want to use this one. If you feel like it's too hard, this is pretty simple, multiple choice. It is fall and the trees are losing their leaves. This is a good one because they're going to think fall like fall down, and they have to figure out which one is used the same way. Okay, so fall means the season. So which sentence means the season? So let's say I liked these ones and I just picked them. Okay, so I'm done with that. It's a 3-question test. I want to add all checked. Okay, then from there, I want to go to step 2. And I've decided I like my 3 questions. So I'm going on to there. If you want to switch the order again, you can switch the order like this. Update order. You can add more items. Remember the draft ID in case you need to go back and edit. Now you can preview or just go to save and finish. Once you're at save and finish, you're going to want to hit finalize and then hit OK. And then after that, you have to schedule the test. Again, it walks you through it. So this is going to be November 2016. I'm going to have the start date be the same, 11/14, 11/18, and it's online only. And then I want to select my kiddos, and I want to go down here and pick my school, and it's my 2nd graders for all of the teachers. Add the student group. They're here, and hit save. Now I have a test ID that's different than the draft ID. The draft ID is when you're not finalizing it yet. You're just doing it. You want to save it and go back another time, okay? So here, here's my test ID. I'm going to copy it down, and now it looks like I'm pretty much done, okay? So that's really all you need to do to look at the data and then use the data to make a test. A lot of information. Rewind as often as you need. Hope that helps.